You guys have a little bit of a Oktoberfest hangover? Or looks like the first 15 minutes or so were a little bit of letting them kind of dictate what was going on.
It's about how we implement what we're trying to do. I think we're a little bit too passive in our plan going into the game. And once we made those changes of really stepping up our line and make sure that we're engaging, we can't just be passive and let teams pass around and give them confidence. We did a good job of responding. Another thing that you don't want to get in the habit of it, but when you get scored on, you got to respond. And this team does a great job of that, and that's something that's just identity of who you are.
It looked like the response was immediate, because I think you took the first touch and Cassie created a corner kick.
Right.
You stuck the magic freshman in, and all of a sudden the goals started pouring in. I guess, what did you see out of your group there? Just because the response was like a switch got flipped. You got scored on, and obviously the communication was different right away, and then obviously the chances started pouring in from there.
Right. I mean, it was. It's not that we started bad. It's just we started a little bit flat from how we're doing. It just needed to be all done a lot quicker. And I think the goal woke them up, and it was about implementing it. And Grubby stepping higher, and then bringing Skylar in and putting high pressure on them. And then the big thing was keeping the ball. I mean, when you win the ball, you got to keep the ball. We have a technical team that does a good job of keeping the ball, creating chances through passing the ball, and that's who we are. We can't go away from that.
I think your freshman has earned that number 20. If there was any doubt in your mind whether she was going to live up to those shoes, there's you kind of got put to rest today. How can you, just when you're watching that first half, and especially after Friday, because she was really frustrated. She felt like she left a lot of chances on the field.
Yeah.
Today she capped. I mean, she only took 5 shots, scored 4 times.
I know.
She didn't leave any chances on the field today.
Yeah.
What did you see out of her that was maybe different from Friday, and just the way she was more composed in finishing?
Confidence. Like I said, every time you score, you gain more confidence, and she's going to get a lot of chances. And now she knows, hey, I can score 4 goals. And like I told her at halftime, I said, you've scored 4 goals, but you got to expect to score more. And that's the mentality you got to have. You have 0 goals, you got to expect the next goal is going to come. And some games she may be shut out, but it's still next chance that I get, because she is going to get chances to score goals.
Play your way into that one, but it seemed like after that first goal, I don't know, everybody kind of got angry because the chance you guys created the corner and then scored off it right away. Did their goal, conceding that one, wake you guys up a little bit?
I think so, and I think recognizing we didn't really have complete control of the game, and the first goal kind of gave us some energy to spike us up, like we got this now. So, yeah.
What did you see on Cassie's ball in from the corner?
Well, Cassie's very good at striking a ball and putting a ball on a rope, so once I saw she was taking the corner, I knew instantly, like, I'm going to put my head on this one. So props to her for putting in a great corner.
You timed that pretty well, too, because I think you met it at its apex and got it in. You don't usually put them in the high part of the net, but
no.
that time you did.
When it's Cassie, like I said, she's very good at striking the ball when it's a free kick or a corner, so props to her.
A little bit. Obviously not what you want, but to go down 1-0 against after a big win on Friday. But did you guys feel like the legs were a little heavy in the first 15 minutes or so, and it took you a while to kind of get going?
Yeah, I mean, that's always something like in the back of our minds, but we try to make sure that wasn't something we were thinking about. But I mean, just coming back from last year when we lost to them, that was we were in a super revenge mode. So to go down 1-0 was not ideal, but we came back and played our way into like you said, and got better.
The response, I think Ross talked a little bit about it, but that it was immediate because they scored on you and you immediately created that chance right away. Did you notice that just the energy was different the minute you guys took the touch?
Oh yeah, for sure. I think that goal Jabo scored changed the whole game. I think that got us back into the game, and then you have Skylar scoring 4 goals. Not even impressive. I don't know what people are talking about, but no.
20. You're a little worried about filling those shoes. What were you? You obviously knew that today was kind of a load management day because you had played a lot and played at a high rate on Friday, so you knew you were coming off the bench today. What was your mindset like, and how was it different from your previous matches where you had started and kind of played your way into the match?
Well, definitely wherever I'm on the field, I'm going to cheer. Like, I'm going to support my team, and I wasn't the starter today, but that always changes. It always changes who's going to be on the field, and I did play a lot in the other games, and I just needed to rest and watch. He wanted me to watch like the field and like watch their defenders before I went in, and we saw in like the last game, like Jew like came on, and 30 seconds later like we got a goal. Subs can always make a difference. No one is higher up on the team. Like everybody, we're all like equals, and I will support anyone who is on the field.
What did you learn from just watching the match, watching the first 15 minutes or so? And because I think Ross mentioned that he wanted you to see the openings and then come out and just exploit them after that. Was that an important 15 minutes for you?
Yes, it was definitely different than the other teams we have played. The other teams were more like get it forward, but this team was calm and they wanted to pass the ball and they wanted to exploit through the middle. So we needed to press more than we did in other games. And usually I'm more of like the shadow, like waiting for like a bad touch. So like seeing that and seeing what I had to come in and do to make it easier for the people behind me to win the ball, it was a lot easier to see what I needed to come in and do.